Good morning everyone, magandang umaga po. It's a very beautiful Monday, pero first day po ng total lockdown. Lockdown ng city namin. So sadly, ayan, stay put muna tayo sa bahay. Yesterday I wanted to bring supplies to my mom. Pero nauna kasi nag-lockdown yung Cebu City and katabi kami ng city, so hindi ko na drop yung mga supplies para sa mom ko. But anyways, everything is all good. May mga cases na dito malapit sa amin. So that's why muna kami. Indoors, strictly indoors muna kami. But aside from that, very big financial event happened just recently. IMF declares global recession. So recession na po tayo. Who's IMF and anong karapatan nila sabihin na global recession na tayo ngayon? So we're gonna be talking about that today. What are their parameters on saying na global recession na tayo? They also mentioned ano na ba ang status ng US? Is it in a recession? Which is what we're gonna be talking about today. And kailan tayo makaka-recover? What type of recovery? What are the scenarios? Parang recovery scenarios for this to happen. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. If you have any comments about it, if you think there is something we need to talk about it, ano pwede natin gawin sa mga investments natin, we are gonna be talking about it today. Ayan, so please post it in the comments if may mga if may mga questions or if may recommendations. Okay, but nonetheless, it is already a recession and wala tayong magagawa, right? You have in life kasi, right, a very 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 important skill you need to learn is you have to understand that you do not have to overthink about things that you have no control of. We don't have any control of it, so wag nyo na isipin ito ng gaano kasi wala ka naman magagawa yan. So you only need to think about things you can control, right? So let's talk about this really quick for today. Yan. By the way, most probably ang daily grind mag-hiatus muna in the next coming weeks. Then daily grind is gonna be transforming into it's gonna be a better program the next coming days. So abangan nyo po yan. So kung hindi pa po nag-subscribe, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Financial Freedom 101. And share this video. Pag-share po ito sa mga friends ninyo so that they will know about this. Also, because everyone is affected by this, especially economically. Right? Michael Samiento, good morning. Francis Wahilan, good morning. Sir Lloyd, good morning din. Marims, good morning po. Andres Awayan, good morning. Sir Lloyd, expected here in New Zealand kahit lockdown na rin po. Right, tama. Prospect Genuino, right? Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good health. God bless po sa inyo rin po. Hopefully, we're hoping good health sa inyo. Guys, huwag muna kayo maglalabas, please, para mabilis ito matapos. Good morning, sir. Hindi pa ako si Sir Floyd. Sir Lloyd pa ako. Iba si Floyd. Choi Min, Choi Min rin here again. Still consistent earning on Forex kahit may recession. Very good, Choi Min rin. There is still opportunity in the markets. Sa US markets, again, we'll go to that since you are in it. The good thing about day trading is you can always short sell. Short sell meaning if kahit bumabagsak yan, for example, we're expecting US stocks to fall down because palaki ang numbers of COVID cases nila. And they're having a hard time containing it. So we're expecting US economy to drop even further. So even if it's gonna drop, if you know what you're doing, if you think that the stock is gonna go down, you can short sell it. So when it goes down, you can still earn from it. So right now, we're expecting for the stocks to drop. So if you're trading international market or even in Forex, so sa Forex, yung US dollars compared to other stocks, other currencies are gonna drop. So for example, number one is USD JPY. So US dollars compared to Japan, we're expecting for US dollars to drop because of this. So if that's the case, if US dollar is gonna drop, Japan has a more stable economy. So we're expecting Japan to go stronger against US dollar. So you can short US dollars, right? Japan, right? That's a very good opportunity that you can look into right now if you're already trading, especially in Forex, right? Choi Min Rin, good job. You're still consistently earning in Forex kahit may recession. Very good. So if naghahanap kayo ng opportunity to earn right now, short selling in the international market is a very good trading technique that you can look into. Okay? If you want to trade international market, create an eToro account. Andyan po sa video description sa baba. There's a link there. If you use that to create an eToro account, it's gonna help the channel a lot. Right? Ben Moneda, hello Sir Lloyd. Good morning po. Good morning. Then Maricel Canavides, good morning po. Good morning. Ben Moneda, stay safe po sir. Sa inyo rin. Sir, may ask po kung ano po stock ma-recommend nyo to buy today. Salamat sir. I don't recommend buying stocks today. With this news na magre-recession, we're expecting investors to pull out money from stocks, and if ever magkaka-pull out ng money sa stocks, then lago tayo dyan, right? So we're expecting the PSEI to drop today, drop even further even in the next coming week. So I don't want you to buy yet. We don't have any signals that this is being contained all over the world. That is for Ben Moneda. Right, Rafi Ayub, gumanong effect po sa PSE. Right, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Ano effect nito sa PSE? Joe Leisa, good morning Sir Lloyd. God bless all. Keep safe everyone. Sa inyo kayo rin po. Right, so IMF, here's an article that official statement ng IMF. IMF declares global recession and doubles the size of its financial war chests. Right. So, yun po ang sabi ni IMF. First is, sino ba si IMF? Ano bang karapatan nila na sabihin na recession na po tayo and dapat mag-ingat na tayo sa pera natin, 'di ba? So sino ba si IMF? So IMF is the abbreviation for the International Monetary Fund, right? International Monetary Fund. And ano ba sila? It's an organization, right? It's an organization of 189 countries. So, marami pong mga countries ang gumawa ng organization na ito. And the organization's function is to ensure the stability of international monetary system. So, in short, sila po ang middleman sa lahat ng mga economies monetary when it comes to monetary of all 189 countries. If may isang country na magkaroon ng problema economically, IMF is there to help that country, right? So right now, ang problema ni IMF, that's the reason bakit pa nila nasabi na global recession na. It's because according to the article, IMF has been receiving so many requests for emergency funds already from countries. So yun po, pag nagkaka-emergency sa isang country, punta sila kay IMF para humingi ng tulong. And IMF is being flooded right now from requests, right? Taka lang ilang countries ba yun? Let me look at the article. Right, so one moment. Alright, so ito sinabi ng article. So, according to the article, already 81 nations now seeking support from an IMF emergency financing program being used to provide aid. So, 81 nations. That's a lot. Right? Na-cover na yun ng buong mundo. Right? Hindi lahat ng countries, pero marami. Right? It's all over the world already. So 81 nations are now seeking support from IMF emergency financing program. So that's a very big sign that the world is in trouble. And ano po ang problema? Obviously, it's COVID-19. So dun po tayo nagkaka-issue. Let me just double check the audio really quick. Alright, so yan. So it's IMF that says it's already on global recession. A key concern about long-lasting impact of a sudden stop in the world economy is the risk of wave of bankruptcies and layoffs that can only undermine the recovery, that can but erode the fabric of our society. So, the biggest problem right now is marami na pong companies ang nagde-declare ng bankruptcies, right? It's true na maraming nawalan ng trabaho. Isa yan sa pinaka malaking sign sa recession kasi, 'di ba? But others may argue that okay lang, Sir Lloyd, kasi pag nawala ang COVID-19, babalik naman sa trabaho yan, mga tao. Partly true, pero hindi po lahat makakabalik, right? Hindi lang po temporary layoffs ngayon. There are companies in the US that are doing redundancies already. Redundancies meaning tinanggal ka na sa trabaho pero binayaran ka nila. So, babayaran ka nila and you're already out of work. Hindi pa, kahit na mawala na si COVID, you are technically removed from the company already. So, wala ka na babalikan ng trabaho. So, there's that also. So, true, others might return, but there are also a large chunk of that percentage na is already permanently removed from that company. Not permanently, pwede nila ibalik, but for the meantime, pag bumalik ng company, your contract has been terminated basically. You can reapply with that company, but nonetheless, you're already removed. And with that, since marami nangyari yan, bakit po nagkakatanggalan is because earnings of the companies are down right now, right? Because earnings are down, wala pa silang sweldo, right? Ibang companies pa nagpapasweldo kahit walang production. And most importantly, ang clients. Swerte ng mga commodities na companies, right? Companies that are their products is into commodities. Tuloy pa rin sila, tuloy pa rin ang production, kuryente, pagkain, etc. Rice, ayun, yung mga raw materials are hindi naman lahat ng raw materials, pero basically the commodities that we use right now, tubig, etc. So, sorte ng companies na yon, right? But those are not the only companies in the world. Ang dami po ng mga companies sa buong mundo. SM, hindi pa alam ni SM kailan sila magbubukas ulit. If ever lumala pa ito, SM malls are still gonna be closed. So, babagsak rin yan. Not just SM, but the companies inside SM are not earning, right? Yung mga nagrerenta sa SM or Ayala, di po sila kumikita. And if they're not earning, they will be forced to declare bankruptcy. Marami pong business ang mako-close. Hindi naman po lahat. But whenever businesses close, employees lose their job. And because of that fact na mawalan ka ng trabaho, wala ka ng panggastos. Since a large chunk of the community is gonna lose their jobs, wala pong panggastos yan. And then whenever hindi po sila gumagastos, other businesses na usually kliyente yung taong nawalan ng trabaho is losing money also kasi yung tao na yon na client nila hindi na nagbabayad or hindi na kumukuha sa kanila. So earnings will also go down from other companies. Kung hindi man sila magko-close, earnings are expected to go down. Okay? So aside from nawalan ng trabaho, the fears of losing their job, right? Because parang domino effect kasi yan right? So because maraming nawalan ng trabaho at hindi na gumagastos, other businesses na usually malaki ang kinikita, like for example restaurants noon, ngayon since maraming walang ng trabaho, maliit lang ang kita nila. And other employees na nagtatrabaho ulit ako, pero nakikita nila na konti lang ang kita ng earnings, kita ng company nila because marami na nawalan ng trabaho. So, if ever maliit ang kita ng company, that's a bad sign. And I'm gonna be fearing for my job. If ang company ko, yes, may trabaho ko ngayon, pero ang company ko liit na lang ang kita, then there's a big possibility na mag-ramp down or ma-close yung company. So, the fears of losing job, yung job security itself is not gonna be very good. Okay? In times of recession, kung maganda man ang kumpanya mo noon, pagbalik ng economy, it's not a guarantee na everything is gonna be the same. Right? It's not. Because people are gonna be afraid na mawalan sila ng trabaho. Job security is gonna cause recession also because if the society is not secured with their job, ang tendency po ng tao is magtitipid ako kasi baka next month wala na akong trabaho. Pag nagtitipid ang isang tao, hindi siya gumagastos and it will affect businesses again. Ang mga Pinoy, sadya pong magastos, right? Karamihan ng mga Pinoy sadyang magastos, hindi naman lahat. Karamihan sadyang magastos. Kasi magastos ang Pinoy. That's why businesses here are booming because magastos ang Pinoy, right? Now, na hindi na magiging kuripot ang Pinoy kasi yung takot mawalan ng trabaho, hindi sila gagastos ng mga hindi importante, these businesses noon, ng mga restaurants, etc., yung mga hindi talaga importante, is gonna feel that effect, right? So it's another domino effect, and then which will further hit the businesses and magko-close rin yan. So it's gonna be a domino effect until we find a stable ground. Okay, so yes, recession po ito. I will say yes, Philippines is gonna be greatly affected with the recession also, right? So hindi lang yon, the fact na pag okay na ang country, I mean pag nagbalik na ang mga negosyo, yon, hindi lahat makakapagtrabaho ulit. So isa yon. Then there's the fear of job security. That's number 2. Number 3 is the COVID-19 itself. Kahit sa China ngayon, sinasabi nila na COVID-free, na-control lang COVID, pwede na magtrabaho, ayaw pa rin lumabas ng mga tao. So, there's that fear still. Okay? So, number 3, because of that fear, hindi po na magtatrabaho mga tao, especially yung mga may ipon. Takot pa yan, hindi pa yan lalabas, so hindi pa yan magtatrabaho. Anyways, makakuha naman sila ng trabaho in the future. So, there's that fear also na pwedeng mag-outbreak ulit, right? Because of, yan, it's not fully controlled yet. So that's the third factor that's gonna add to the domino effect of the recession. Okay? A fourth factor is kahit na po, right? The fourth factor is kahit na po may temporary na lunas na mahanap kay COVID-19 ngayon. Let's say meron silang vaccine na magawa for emergency vaccine lang. Remember, for this to be officially be distributed worldwide, the vaccine, ngayon, wala pa nga confirmed na vaccine. Wala pa tayong vaccine, right? They're still doing their best to create the vaccine, right? Rumors pa lang for now, ang mga vaccine na nakagaling. Because there will be human testing first. Yes, there will be a medicine na magagawa to kill COVID-19. But it will take time for this to be massively produced because of the human testing, of the testing itself, not just human testing, phases of testing po kasi yan. Right? Though it can kill COVID-19, hindi po ibig sabihin safe yan sa mga tao. So these medicines right now may have adverse effects. So it's not safe for the companies to create the medicines globally yet. Okay? So there will be testing. So ilang buwan pa po yan. It can take years. Right? After testing pa, ang paggawa pa ng vaccine will take time. And then logistics, etc. So it will take time for the COVID-19 to be really contained. So yung fears of the COVID-19 is still gonna be out there. Hindi po lahat makakatanggap ng vaccine kaagad. And especially, alam po natin, this is the natural flow of things in a country. Yung mga VIP po talaga mauuna and mga mayayaman. Right? So, yung mga mahirap, the workers, are gonna be at the last part to receive the vaccines. And sobrang dami po ng tao, so hindi po lahat makakakuha kaagad. So yung mga makakuha ng vaccines, matatakot pa yan lumabas because COVID threat is still there. Without the vaccine, if you're not vaccinated, alam niyo po yung flu vaccine, di ba? So nagpa-vaccine tayo ng flu so that we're okay. So kailangan natin magpa-vaccine for COVID-19 because it's a deadly disease, right? Parang polio, etc. So we have to have a vaccine there. And because of that, because of the delays, it's gonna take time for the economies to reboot. So, according to IMF, ang projection po nila, nasa recovery na po tayo. Projected recovery will be in 2021. But this is greatly dependent on the control of the countries for COVID-19. Provided that we are going to be able to control it the next 2 to 3 months, recovery will be in 2021 pa. Right? So, ganun katagal. Because of the thing that I explained to you before, hindi po madali gumawa ng vaccine. May testings pa yan, etc. before po magma-mass produce, and then the distribution is gonna be a nightmare logistically. Right? So, yeah. Next year pa, kung makontrol man lang si COVID. Right? I'm gonna go to the comments first. We're gonna be talking about US going into recessions. Now, ano pong possibility of the US economy going into recession? Kasi yun po yung pinaka-importante. If it's gonna affect the US economy, then most probably it's gonna be affect affecting us because we are very integrated into US and the global market. Pag nagka-global recession, Philippines sadly is integrated in the global market. So if the global market drops, we are gonna drop. So PSEI, we're expecting PSEI to drop. Also, morning, Rafi, ano epekto sa PSE? Yes, since again, I just mentioned since since the Philippine economy is integrated, now more integrated in the if napansin niyo po 2008 na recession, hindi tayo gaano affected. Bumagsak tayo pero hindi gaano kalaki yan yung bagsak. But right now, presently, compared to 2008, 2009, we are more integrated in the international market. So mas maapektahan po tayo ngayon sa international with the global recession. So it's gonna be a harder fall compared to the 2008-2009 recession for PSE. Okay? Joe Lesa, good morning, sir. God bless us all. Keep safe, everyone. To you too and your family, Joe Lesa. Zach, Kyrie Perez, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Joaquim Maceos, good morning, sir. Nagbuy ako last 3 days ng gold, 1637. Tataas po kaya sa gold, sir. With the news right now, if ever mag-invest man ang mga tao, they are gonna be turning to the safe haven. And yan, isa sa safe haven assets ay gold. So, in theory, it should go up. But hindi po tayo manghuhula. So, tingnan nyo lang po, if ever mag-spike ang trend, then that is where you try to get in. Okay? Investing, education, hi. Samboy, ingats, God bless sa lahat. Abner Baldicantos, good morning po, morning din. Vince Pineda, morning coach, be faithful in where you are. You too. May dub pa pala na smiley tayo ngayon. Alright, good morning, watching from Dubai. Good morning po sa inyo dyan. Napakaaga pa sa Dubai ngayon. Alvin Ron Kale, bodega time na ba? Wag muna, magre-recession pa. 2021 para recovery. So, siguro early 2021, doon tayo tingnan natin. Depende po talaga sa market yan. We'll see. I cannot see any signals for the market right now. Everything is still developing. Yes, nagre-recover sa market natin the past week, di ba? So, si market nagbabounce. But, current events is developing and it's heading for the worst, right? So, papangit ng papangit. So, because of that, we are expecting the markets to continue the downtrend because of this. Right? Joaquim, Makeo, sa lahat po nanood dito kay Sir Lloyd, pwede po natin i-hit yung like button para kay Sir Lloyd. Thank you so much, right? I don't know. If you will subscribe and hit the like button, it will help us a lot. Pero it helps the Financial Freedom channel a lot. Thank you so much. But then again, this is public service. Kahit po wala tayong makuha, this is okay for me. Right? Edgar Galang, pati ba cryptocurrency babagsak or safe haven din ito? Theoretically speaking, cryptocurrency is a safe haven. Pero at the same time, still is speculative right now. And people right now is not gonna speculate, right? Matatakot po mag-speculate ang mga tao right now. So we cannot expect Bitcoin to go up compared to gold na mas safe talaga si gold. Mas safe haven si gold for me compared to Bitcoin. So I think much more effect on gold compared to Bitcoin. Jomar Hulipas, good morning, sir. Is it safe to invest in Forex than in US stocks? Right. Forex is for I would say Forex is good not for investment but for day trading kasi napakaliit lang na akyat baba ng Forex, right? Napakaliit lang yan overall. So it's good for trading but not for investing. John Hill, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ano po ba ang effect? Unless na napakalaki ng pera mo, it's okay. Pero kung maliit pa lang pera natin, let's say kung 1 million lang pera natin ilalagay. So 1 million, it's not good for investing in Forex. Much better if ever i-trade nyo lang po yan. John Hill, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ano po ba epekto sa BTC Global Recession? God bless po. In theory, it should go up, right? Bitcoin should go up because of the system of Bitcoin. It should be a safe haven. Pero until today, I do not see any, hindi ko pa rin nakikita na ginagamit pa rin massively ang Bitcoin compared to gold. That's why gold is much better to Bitcoin still until today. Right? Kasi for trading, for real trading purposes, gold pa rin is king compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, yes, but it's still speculative right now. Magagamit po siya for trading but not all is supporting it. Mas ginagamit kasi ang gold pa rin. That's why gold is still better than Bitcoin. But in theory, BTC should go up. Jomar Lipas, keep safe. God bless. You too. Alvin Galvez, good morning, coach. Watching from Singapore. Jomar Lipas, yung Forex po ba affected din sa COVID-19? Yes, affected po yan sa COVID-19. Right? So, depends on, ang pinakatignan nyo po ngayon is USD JPY. That's one of the safe havens. So, yeah. ASM bodega pa din ba kahit nasa recession? Mamaya na kayo magbodega, right? You, as much as possible, do not look at the stock market right now. Mahirap po ang stock market right now. I will tell you a good strategy. If you have money right now, if let's say you have $1 million, look for properties. Marami pong under stress ngayon. So many are gonna be selling their assets. Look at those assets, and then since emergency ngayon, people are gonna be selling their assets at a low price since emergency yan. So if ever ibebenta nila, you can buy. Right? So, mas maganda po ang ganun ngayon. Maganda ang real estate ngayon because marami po ang maliit po ang sales ngayon. So, paliitan ng presyo ngayon. So, this is the best time to invest in real estate. ISM, budage pa rin ba kahit recession? I would say yes, pero mamaya na pag market is starting to recover. Mas efficient sa pera niyon kasi we're expecting stocks to drop even more. Right? Alvin Galvez keeps saying, sir, health is more important this time. Yes po, mas importante po ang health natin ngayon. Ferdy Braceros, thank you so much. Good morning. Sonis Music, sir, ano tingin nyo kay ISM? Change name na sa Wednesday. Ganun din, even the good companies are dropping, so ISM should drop also. I don't think it's gonna be much of an effect yung change name nila kahit dito na sila. Ferdy Braceros, sir, ano insights nyo kay VLL and ISM? Stocks are gonna drop, so please, don't look at stocks for now. Abner Baldicantos, still, is it good to trade in Forex? Bago lang po akong pumasok sa Forex. Yes, kasi kahit na bumabagsak ang mga currencies, pwede mo namang pagkakitaan yan through short selling. So, it's very good to trade Forex right now. Andas Awayan, thank you, sir. Very humble beginning. Ingat ka palagi, sir. Thank you so much. Francis Velcar, good morning. Alvin, Bitcoin, nasa downtrend pa. Yes, downtrend pa si Bitcoin. But with this development, we might see Bitcoin spike. So, abangan nyo po yan. But I don't really trade Bitcoin for mid to long term. I mean, mid or swing trading. I don't swing trade Bitcoin. If ever you're into Bitcoin, for long term po si Bitcoin. So, Lloyd, pwede pa kayo mention po ang safe investments ngayon global recession. Safe investments right now. Safe investments are, I would say, real estate. Pinaka-solid na investment ngayon si real estate. Mahirap masabihin kung may mga safe na businesses ngayon dahil global recession right? It's not a good time to start business. Let's put it at that point. It's not a good time to start business right now. Right? Kasi walang pera ang mga tao, wala kang kliyente. Anong product ang gusto mong bilhin? Right? Gawin. Wala pong ganong bibili. So it's not a good time to start a business right now. Okay? Even in real estate, walang ganong bibili. Right? Sa mga may pera lang, maganda ibili ngayon. Kasi kasi magmumurahan ngayon. Pero yung most of the clients kasi sa real estate, inuutang. Banks are gonna be hesitant to let people borrow right now because recession nga there's a threat to jobs everywhere. So, real estate is gonna drop kasi hindi magpapautang ang banks for now for real estate. May point ka, sir, pagdating sa properties long term. Right. So, anyways, let's go back. So, sa US naman, ano ba effect kay US nito? According to the interview, si Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, right? Mr. Jerome Powell said, America may well be in a recession. Georgieva said she believed not only the US but many other advanced economies and a number of developing countries has already entered downturns. So, yes, US, according to Mr. Powell, may well be in a recession already. And because the numbers of COVID-19 cases are increasing there and the deaths are increasing, we're gonna be seeing further lockdowns the next coming months. So, yeah, Recession is US is gonna be dropping. Dow Jones most probably is gonna drop today. So because international markets are dropping, we're expecting another big drop for PSEI today. Right? So I love you 3,000. Baka pumunta tayo sa 3,000. Hindi na ako manghula, but baka bumagsak talaga. Alright, Richard Gallinero, message got retracted somehow. Magandang business lending. Pangit ang business ng lending ngayon. Yes, walang pera ang tao, so maraming utang, pero marami pong hindi magbabayad. Anong pambabayad nila? So, basically, siyempre okay lang sa mga tao na mas secure ang job, that they need the money right now, pero if their jobs are secured, okay lang. Ganito, gusto niyo magpa-lending, pero I would say you have to have what do you call this? Ano yun? Collateral. If may collateral na lupa, etc., maganda yon, right? So, if ever there's good collateral, lending is a good business right now kasi maraming ang kliyente. Okay? So, pero please, magpa-collateral kayo if ever. Elaine, pagtalunan, sir, is it still safe to invest in Forex, Sir Lloyd? Good morning po. Forex is not good. It's not a good investment. It's not a good investment, what do you call this? Avenue. It's good for day trading. Kung marunong kayo mag-trading daily, maganda po si Forex. But for investments, unless na ilang milyon ang pera ninyo, okay lang. Kasi isang galaw, malaking kitaan ninyo. For example, meron kayong 10 million pesos. Right? 10 million pesos, pag si Philippines and USD changes value, let's say, may 10 million pesos kayo, bilhin nyo ng USD habang mura si USD, right? Diba? So, let's say, pag bilhin nyo kay US dollars, 50 pesos. If gumalaw si US dollars at lumakas si US dollars, magiging, if ever may US dollars ka ngayon, let's say $20,000, $1 million yon. Let's say may $20,000 ka. Pag gumalaw, pag bumaba si peso kontra US dollars, let's say, for example, bili mo is 50 pesos, naging 49 pesos per dollar. Right? So, humina si dollar kumpara kay peso. Diba? So, naging 49 na lang Diba? 49 pesos. So, meaning, you're gonna be losing 1 peso per dollar. So, if may $20,000 ka, which is 1 million, you lost 20,000 pesos. Pero sa tingin mo, lalakas si dollar, magiging 51 pesos. So, meaning mas mahal na si dollar kumpara sa peso. Pag naging 51 naman, you just gain 20,000 pesos for your 1 million. Right? So, you can invest that way if ever mababa. Pero ngayon, mataas si dollar, 51, nasa gitna siya. So, it's not a good time to buy dollars. So, it's not a good time to invest in Forex. Depende po. If ever may Japanese yen ka. So, if may Japanese yen ka, lalakas siya kay dollars ngayon. So, it's a good pair to invest in. So, it's kind of complicated. Forex is complicated. So, I don't want to recommend investing in Forex. Mas maganda po siya i-day trade lang sana. Well, the traveler still wait po ba drop kay JFC? Yes, we're expecting companies to further drop. We're expecting the index to further drop. So, wag po muna. Right? Wag po muna mag-invest. We don't have any signals yet, especially with the developments of the recession right now. We're expecting stocks to drop even further. Jerome Christopher, Sir Lloyd, what can you say about shorting US stocks given the situation right now? Shorting is good for the US stocks. If may mahanap kayo na magandang yung kaka-bounce lang, and then with the news, magda-drop pa po yan. So, shorting is a good thing to do in US stocks right now. Elaine, pagtalunan na about sa eToro po, Sir Lloyd, hesitant po to copy kasi din sa nangyayari. Alright, so eToro, don't worry about copy trading in eToro. Let me open eToro.com. If you think, guys, if you have $2,000 there, if you think the markets are gonna drop, especially now, you can go to anong pangalan ng fund na yun? Pessimist. Right, so may mga copy traders ngayon na positive pa rin because they're shorting the market. So look for traders who knows what they are doing. kung positive sila, then that's good. Right? I have a excuse me. I have a previous episode, right? Hindi ko lang ano yun ngayon kasi I have to prepare for it again. But um go to real portfolio. I am empty in my real portfolio right now. Right? Empty po 'yan. Wala po akong ini-invest ngayon because markets are still dropping. I always like to go for long term kasi ang hirap bantayan ng short selling. Market is very unpredictable right now because of the current events being unpredictable. So it's gonna be hard to trade it. I'm gonna go for long term, so I'm preparing my cash, yung pera ko for the market to recover, saka ako gagalaw, right? But you can short the international market. Meron pong mga traders na green pa rin kahit na negative ang market. Let's say for example, Olivier Danbel. Right? Olivier Danbel, even if negative ang market ngayon, is still going green. So guys, low risk player, it's not a good time to risk your money right now. So if you want your money to still be growing, I recommend you copy Olivier Danbel. Kahit po negative ang markets for the last 3 months, he is going positive right now. Malitan ang kita sa kanya, but this is better than nothing right now. So I recommend you copy Olivier Danbel right now. Okay? Siya po ang kopyahin ninyo. That's for eToro's copy trading. Marami pa po. I have an episode. I gave you 4 people to copy, right? Not only Olivier. Nakalimutan yung pangalan ng iba. Right? If you know sino nga ba yung mga sinabi ko noon, please post it in the comments. Nakalimutan ko yung mga pangalan. Sa mga maganda i-copy trade. Ambrosio De Fondoro yung coach. Advisable na po ba ibenta yung mga ipit na stocks sa PSEI? If you were holding it because of the drop, ang ganda sana mag-average down kasi it's a massive drop. Wala na tayong magagawa. If ever malakit na yung ipit nyo, best to adjust average down and average down good when the market starts to recover para at least mahila yung average ninyo. And that's a good recovery. Sayang rin kasi yung sayang yung stocks ninyo if ever ibebenta nyo lang. Okay, so I strongly recommend just average down. I have a strategy there how to average down without adding funds. I don't recommend selling the stocks. Sayang po. So, meron akong, andyan po sa video description how to average down without adding funds. Please follow that strategy for you. Right, Richard Gallinero. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Would ISM go down lower 1 peso? Maybe, most probably. Right, because of the market right now. Elaine Pagtalunan. Thank you, Sir Lloyd. God bless you. God bless you too. Alright, so, ayun, what do we expect from this market ngayon? Ano ba expectation natin sa market? So, we expect the markets to still drop, right? Nonetheless, still gonna create another downtrend. Predictions po kay Dow Jones, sabi ng mga experts, is still gonna drop 30%. So, malaki-laking bagsak pa yan for the markets. Kailan na recovery? Possibly 2021 if ever makontain si coronavirus the next 2 to 3 months. If hindi, then recovery is gonna be longer. Right? So hopefully makontrol ang coronavirus so that we can recover the soonest, and then once it recovers, hopefully nakapag-ipon kayo to take advantage of the market drop. This is though it sounds grim, but the end of it, this is a very big opportunity for everyone. This is a very big opportunity for you. Okay? So, be aggressive at the right time. Mamaya na pag nag-recover, pag na-control na si COVID-19, saka kayo maglagay ng pera. Right? But then, let the market drop. Wala tayong magagawa dyan. Let it do its thing. Let it drop. Because after the drop, it's gonna be a very big opportunity for us all. Hopefully, you will be there. Right? You will be there. May pera na kayo. Napaghandaan nyo na. You understand the market even better during that time. Then, together, we take advantage of it. Sir, URC, okay lang ka i-keep? Yes, or URC is okay lang i-keep. Magandang company niyan. Mark Ismail Bagobe. Anong gagawin sa mga stocks ng ISM? Di ba magpapalit ng name nandito? Basically, mapapalitan lang yan ng name nandito. The value of your stocks, if ever mag-change man ng number of stocks, the value is just gonna be the same. So, nothing to worry about that. It's gonna be transitioning to dito. Ang mga brokers na bahala mag-transition yan. So, if ever 100,000 na ISM ang binili nyo, if it turns into dito, then 100,000 worth of dito rin ang hawak ninyo. So, ganun din po yan. Walang problema yan. Right, so recovery 2021. So right now, ano pwede nyo gawin? Prepare for the opportunity. I will always emphasize on that. Prepare for that opportunity. So while you are at home, be productive. Look for ways to earn. Magbenta kayo ng ulam, etc. sa mga neighbors ninyo na wala, hindi nakabili ng ulam because hindi nakalabas. May pera naman, kung may pera naman sila, or by order, etc. Pwede naman po. Alright, so look for ways to earn during this time, right? If may trabaho kayo, marami pong online jobs dyan na pwede nyo gawing extra so that on your free time, you can earn more. Mag-vlogs kayo, mag-video vlogs kayo. Hopefully, your vlog is already earning para may kita po kayo. So that when the opportunity is there, mas marami kayong bala, right? It's gonna be better for you. So please don't waste your time while you are free. Be productive. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. Hopefully, marami tayong natutunan. If this was very helpful for you, if the video was helpful for you, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Please share this to your friends, to your Facebook walls, para naman po yung mga kaibigan ninyo malaman na there's a program like this that can help them in their financial journey towards financial freedom. That's it for today. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow, and let's get rich together. Bye, everyone. Oh.